Hi everyone, today's shout out to go to Brandy Mackey, It's Janeda, and Viola Brown, Nail Cover Lover. Stay tuned for today's question of the day so you guys can get shouted out in the next video. So thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I am going to be doing a full set on myself on my left hand. I also did my right hand nails, but that is going to be a separate video because that video is going to be way too long if I did both hands in one. So stay tuned for that one. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified. I've had a few people comment on my Instagram saying, I didn't even know you uploaded a video. YouTube wasn't even telling me and notifying me, but just, turn on your post notifications. Maybe try turning it off and then back on, and hopefully that'll work out. But yeah, so before I skip into anything else, let me just tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. I am using the Young Nails Magic Wand to push my cuticles back. I didn't really have that many, so I didn't have to remove any using the cuticle remover, but I did push them because that's always very important, because you do always have new growth, and if you don't push it back, that causes a lot of lifting, and we don't want none of that. So I push back my cuticles, and then I grabbed my mandrel bit. I wanted to show you guys what it was and exactly how my bits looked. And I'm also using the fine sanding band. That is how I prep my nails before the acrylic application and before anything. I do that because you need the finest sanding band, or else you can really harm your natural nail. And trust me, I have been through that when I used to go to nail salons. That's a whole other story, but my nails are like paper thin because of that. I've been getting acrylic since I was 14. It's now 8 years later and I'm still getting them all the time. It's only been a few years since I started doing them myself and really taking care of them. So there has been a huge change in my nails. But before, they were like paper thin. I mean, they were so flimsy and they were just gross. So now, I know the proper way of removing acrylic nails when I want to do a new set and all of that, so I don't have to worry about it. For my nail drill, I am using the Valentino Beauty Pure E-File, which I absolutely love. It's the one I use every single day, and I think it's beautiful and it works amazing. And yes, it is a little bit on the pricey side. I've had a few people telling me that, but you guys, it's really worth it. I have told you guys a story before about my other drill bit that I had before this one that I would have to buy over and over again because it was a little cheaper. And the amount of times that I bought that drill, I invested in this Valentino Beauty Pure one. So you guys should definitely do the same thing. Invest in a good drill because it really makes a difference. So when I'm going with the E-File on my natural nail, I put it at the slowest setting that the file can go, because you don't want to go fast when you're working with your natural nail. So then I just dust off everything, and I am using these tips that I got from Amazon. To be honest, the only reason why I got them was because I knew that I could get a square, or a tapered square shape very easily without cutting or doing a lot of filing, and they're perfect for that. But and also the length, you guys. I really like the length because they are longer than the usual ones that I have. But there is, stuff that I didn't like about it. One, I don't like how they curve a little bit. I've never liked a curved nail on myself. I always like them straight. And I know that's people's, own preference. And if you like curved nails, then these are for you. But they just are not for me because they are a little curved. I really prefer my straight nails. I also kind of showed you up close and personal on my nail how it has to fit on your sidewalls, because it's very important. If they fit too small on excuse my dog in the background, he's going crazy, but if your nails are not from corner to corner on your natural nail, if you have to push down and it has to spread out a little bit, if it's not the perfect fit, your nails will pop off very easily. There will be lifting. So you have to make sure that they fit exactly from sidewall to sidewall. There is no gap and they're not too small. It's a better thing for them to be a little bit bigger and you can just file. But if you can't find your perfect size, but definitely never go smaller than your nail size. I glued them on using KDS glue, which is very popular. I honestly get them off of Amazon, and I buy a lot of other glues from Amazon, and they're really good. They're not really a name brand, but they're really good and they work great for me. The way I size my nails, I have shown you previously. I have always done this. What I did is I glued put two forms back to back, and so there would be no sticky side to them anymore. So what you see in the front is also in the back, and that is how I measure my nails to make sure that they're all the same size, and it's been working for me. And since they're really long forms, it's very easy for me because I do long nails on myself. So I am going in with the Not Polish file, which I do have a discount code with Not Polish on notpolish.com, and it's just Myra. It's linked down in the description box. And yeah, I really like this file. I mentioned in all my other videos how I used to use the 80/80 file grit, but honestly, I really like this 100 grit file because it's not as harsh on your nails. If you're not really good with the file or too experienced, you can cut yourself. I've done that a couple times, so just be careful, especially when you're using a really coarse file. So today's question of the day is going to be about my Etsy shop that I opened last week. It's Crafts by 9, Crafts X9, and I sell nail decals and cups, t-shirts, stickers, and a lot of other things. But for today's question, I want to know down in the comments what kind of decals you guys would like to see in my shop. So go check out my Etsy shop, which is linked down below. And if you don't see something on my shop that you would like to see, please comment it down below, anything. So just comment it down below, and the first 3 people to do so will get shouted out in the next video. And as you know, I sell press-on nails, but I am taking a small break from it just because I want to focus on my Etsy shop. And I'm not going to stop selling press-ons forever because I absolutely love doing it, but I am going to stop for a while. So this week will be the last week that you can purchase custom acrylic press-ons from me. And please DM me through Instagram if you are interested in purchasing any custom press-ons. They come with everything that you need: the nail file, nail glue, nail tabs, instructions, and 18 acrylic press-on nails. So yeah, you guys really like to see my videos on real time versus fast forwarded to the max, so I kept it on real time for you guys, and just wanted to let you guys know that everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes all the time when it comes to doing nails. I'm not perfect, and I never claim to be. But some of you guys are really harsh on yourselves. I get a lot of DMs where you guys are, really down, and nobody is perfect. Nobody started off perfect. You just got to practice every single day. That's what I used to do. Even when I was in cosmetology school, I would practice daily, whether it was one nail on a practice hand, a full set on a practice hand, full set on myself, and then I would take it off. Just practice, because that is honestly the only way you will get better. So I am showing you now these gorgeous heart decals that I made myself. They are available on my Etsy shop, and I kind of just wanted to show you guys how pretty these look. This one is called Starlight Rose Gold. That is the color of the background, and I am obsessed with it. I also love these decals because they come with 3 different sizes: small, medium, and bigger ones, and they all fit on nails really good, especially if you're using like tapered square or square shaped nails. They fit perfect on all the sizes, so it's not like particularly one size that you need to use. You can use any of them. So they are in my shop. I also showed you the charms that I'm using. I am encapsulating them, and they are some butterflies. And then this color is called Lavender by Zoe, which I have a discount code with them. It is Myra 10. And then for the clear, I am using Young Nails Core Clear. For Dehydrator and Primer, I am using the Mia Secret Dehydrator and my Young Nails Primer, or Protein Bond. That is my go-to primer. That is the only primer that I have ever liked, because any other one seems to make my nails come off or start lifting, and Protein Bond has been my go-to always. For Dehydrator, I use different ones. I have shown you in different videos that I have different ones, and I don't really, I can't really compare dehydrators because that's all they do is dehydrate your nail. So I just use whatever I want. The way I do it is I apply one coat of dehydrator all over all of the nails, and then I apply one full coat on all of the nails of Protein Bond. And then, so for example, for this set, I'm going in with the clear acrylic, putting on a thin layer of it on my natural nails because I'm using a colored acrylic. So I go over my natural nails with the Protein Bond a second time. So I go over it twice, and then I go in quickly with the clear acrylic. And do you see how thin that is? You just need a really thin layer of it, because if I were to put the purple right on my natural nail, it, one, can cause lifting, and two, it can actually stain my natural nails. So we don't want none of that. And to avoid that, you just put a thin layer of acrylic that's clear. And also, you guys, if you guys like to just do fills or don't want to file down all of the nails the next time your client comes, then just apply a really thin layer to all of the nail, and then the next time you're just going to file it down to that. Because obviously if you just put the color on top of the clear tip, then you're probably going to have to do either take off the nail for a new set, or you're going to be able to see that color underneath that other set. So it's just completely up to you. Those charms that are in the frame, I was going to use them, but I ended up not. So it's only going to be here for a little bit, and then I'm going to take it out of the way because I decided not to. And the brush that I am using is my Valentino Beauty Pure brush in the number 10. And I absolutely love it. I love the shape of it and how you are able to grab small beads or big beads with no problem. Okay, so now I am going in with the actual lavender color. The way Zoeve works, it's very beginner friendly. However, it does take a little bit of getting used to, but I absolutely love it because I am able to play around with it, especially when doing my non-dominant or using my non-dominant hand. It gives me a lot of time to play with it, and I love that about these acrylics. So as you saw, it's very easy to pick up a bead, and it can be pretty big. You put it on the nail, and I go over to the side with my brush, and I grab a little bit of monomer. I make the brush wet, and then I am able to play with the acrylic and, take my time with it. That's also something really cool about these Zoeve acrylics, is that it gives you so much time to do it, to play around with it, to shape it, or whatever it is that you need to do. It gives you that time that you need. So this is perfect for beginners and perfect for, advanced people in the nail world. And I absolutely love these acrylics. My discount code is linked down below, and it's Myra10, so you can get 10% off of your order. I have seen lavender become such a popular color in nails. I have seen it all over, and people always ask me, where do you get your lavender color? Where are you getting this from? Everywhere I see is sold out. But I have a few lavender colors, but they are also sold out. So it's becoming very popular. I see it on Instagram all the time. And just, if you see that a company has a color that you want, turn on your post notifications to their Instagram and get notified whenever they're having a restock, because you can set your alarm, you can have everything ready when they are restocking, and that is the easiest way to actually get a color that you want when the company that you want is restocking it. So now we are going to be using my nail decals, and the way you use it is you grab some tweezers and you take it off. It comes off very easily. And now that the bottom the bottom acrylic is completely dry, it just sticks on like it's so easy, you guys. You literally just lay it on there, you press it down, and then you encapsulate with clear acrylic. So for these, you can encapsulate with clear acrylic, or you can go over it with like a hard gel or like a really thick gel and just encapsulate it. So the way I'm doing it is I'm going over it with clear acrylic, and that is all that you have to do, you guys. It's literally a sticker for your nails. Now that they are all done with the acrylic, I tap with the bottom of my wax pencil just because it's like a thick material. I tap on it to make sure that you can hear that sound when you know it's ready, and it did. So I go in with my file, once again, my hand file, and I'm filing off the sides or any imperfections that I might have, just giving it that shape that I really want it to have. During the acrylic application, sometimes you can get like bulks or you can get little bumps on the nail. So you just got to put it back into the shape that you want. And it's very minimal filing in this step. And then I'm going to go in with my e-file. I have gotten a lot of DMs as to how to seal the cuticle area. So I left that part in real time for you guys to see, so you guys can really see how to seal the cuticle area. I recommend always using a medium sanding band. That's the way I have always done it, and that is what it looks like. And I get them off of Amazon. So I put the mandrel bit into my Valentino Beauty Pure. I then pop the medium sanding bands on top of that, and I am all ready to go. So for this, you want to turn it up a little bit, but not too much. On my Valentino Beauty Pure e-file, I think I set it to like the number 5 or 6, and it does go pretty fast. So you just got to be careful, because if you leave it on a spot for too long, it can get very hot and it's just a very uncomfortable feeling. So now I am filing off anything else that the hand file didn't get, and I'm making sure that I am sealing that cuticle area. So now I am going in with this purple buffer block that I used, and I always use this for all of my sets, on anybody, on myself. I basically do this because it removes any little bumps that your nail might have, and it really makes a difference, you guys. It also like removes any kind of dust or like any kind of like little particles that it might have. So it just makes the top coat application look seamlessly. So you definitely want to use a buffer block. You can buy them anywhere. I got mine from CV Nails in Los Angeles when I went, but you definitely don't need to do that. You can buy them from your local nail supply store, or you can also get them off of Amazon. So I'm using the Not Polished Gloss It top coat, and I'm just putting my hand on top of my UV light, and I am applying the top coat on all of the nails, and it is so satisfying to do and to watch. So this is kind of like the reveal of how your nails is gonna look, and I am so obsessed with this set. I really like that purple ombre to clear, and then the little butterflies, and then also my, of course, my nail decals that I made. I really like this set. So I hope you guys liked it too. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys heard the question of the day, and you guys give me your ideas down below. And the first 3 people to comment will get shouted out in the next video. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I also added a cup today, which I am obsessed with. It is a Louis Vuitton inspired holographic color changing cup. One of those color changing cups that are very popular right now. I bought them, and I can't wait to make awesome designs on them. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Check out my shop. Don't forget to check out everything in the description box. I have everything linked down below with any discount codes or anything like that. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.